我去牛逼电算书还是算学？Xong thì nói, cho nên bây giờ đang học bên ngoại giao. Trong cuộc trò chuyện riêng tư, Tống Nam và Điệp Vụ. Nói chung thì trước anh có làm giám đốc công ty đào tạo idol á, rồi sau này em thấy thị trường nó không ổn lắm nên là anh nghỉ.
Vậy chắc mất nhiều lắm anh nhỉ?
Không phải nhiều cả, không phải là anh không làm được, nhưng mà kiểu anh thấy cái volume thị trường nó nhỏ quá, tháng là nó cũng phải tỷ ra một nhắc làm.
Vậy giờ anh đang làm gì vậy?
Giờ thì anh về quê mới mua mấy mấy hectare đất để trồng sầu riêng á, anh mới trồng trọt.
Trước mà anh phải học đại học nông lâm ra nhỉ?
Không, trước anh không anh nghỉ á, tại lúc đó nhà anh nghèo á, nên là anh nghĩ giờ đại học có tiền ba mẹ, nên là chung mấy bạn học chỉ được có 4, giờ về muốn bé là trồng tôi nè, chỉ có nhà được tiền của mẹ thôi. Nói vậy cho mấy cái đứa đại học nông lâm sao cái đứa sao bằng anh được? Cái bé anh tự tin khẳng định luôn, mấy đứa học đại học nông lâm không bao giờ bằng anh được, kinh nghiệm chỉ còn hơn nhá.
Nhiều vậy? Thật đấy hả? Bác sĩ nó mới làm thế. Không có chị bảo đâu. Thế tôi đang thấy em còn pha trà đúng sếp thì sếp đỡ đọc về gì?
Ý cô phải có quan cô, ý công trắng.
Không ạ, nghĩa là trả lời của em của sếp. Tôi làm thấy trả lời được không? Em bị anh cậu nha. Anh bảo cả siêu là không chọn tình cảm. Nói lời của ai? Không nghĩ luôn. Ôi, mà đấy là cái dòng cái này là để nước biển nó chảy vào trong nhưng mà cái này nó không chảy ra ngoài, nước biển chảy vào trong. Phải nước biển nó
Chưa ra trận thì làm sao biết được là mình mạnh hay yếu, nên là cứ chiến đi.
Bạn Sang đi chia sẻ về hiện trạng của một cây cầu tại Hồ Đồng Trải, thôn Phú Châu, xã Phú Lương, huyện Sơn Dương, tỉnh Tuyên Quang. Trộn bê tông kiểu gì mà toàn đá cậy được cả vòng tay lọt. Phú Lương, huyện Sơn Dương, tỉnh Tuyên Quang. Trộn bê tông kiểu gì mà toàn đá cậy được cả vòng tay lòi hết sắt thép ra thế này. Chắc cầu này tên là cầu trời đừng sập. Bạn Sang đi chia sẻ về hiện trạng của một cây cầu tại Hồ Đồng Trải, thôn Phú Liêu, xã Phú Lương, huyện Sơn Dương, tỉnh Tuyên Quang. Trộn bê tông kiểu gì mà toàn đá cậy được cả. Lực thế này không vào sách đỏ hơi phí. Đây là võng xe hay võng châu Âu, năng lực đặc biệt của nó là siêu tò mò. Kiểu đang chạy mà bạn gọi là nó sẽ dừng lại để xem gọi cái gì mà gọi. Bụp nó sẽ quay lại xem cái bụp, biết rồi thì chạy đi xong lại quay lại để xem vì sao lại bụp, bụp gì mà đau thế. Nhiều khi nó còn kẹt mông khắp nơi vì tò mò xem có chui qua được không. Thậm chí, thấy thợ săn bằng chắc mấy này chạy hết rồi, riêng nó sẽ đứng xem cái gì mà ổn thế nhỉ. Nói chung là do quá phế nên người ta đang đưa nó vào diện bảo vệ cấp độ 2. Lực thế này không vào sách đỏ hơi phí. Đây là võng xe hay võng châu Âu, năng lực đặc biệt của nó là siêu tò mò. Kiểu đang chạy mà bạn gọi là nó sẽ dừng lại để xem gọi cái gì mà gọi. Bụp nó sẽ quay lại xem hai bụp, biết rồi thì chạy đi xong lại quay lại để xem vì sao lại bụp, bụp gì mà đau thế. Nhiều khi nó còn kẹt mông khắp nơi vì tò mò xem có chui qua được không. Thậm chí, thấy thợ săn bằng chắc mấy loài chạy hết rồi, riêng nó sẽ đứng xem cái gì mà ổn thế nhỉ. Nói chung là do quá phế nên người ta đang đưa nó vào diện bảo vệ cấp độ 2. Lực thế này không vào sách đỏ hơi phí. Đây là võng xe hay võng châu Âu, năng lực đặc biệt của nó là siêu tò mò. Kiểu đang chạy mà bạn gọi là nó sẽ dừng lại để xem gọi cái gì mà gọi. Bụp nó sẽ quay lại xem hai bụp. Biết rồi thì chạy đi xong lại quay lại để xem vì sao lại bụp. Bụp gì mà đau thế. Nhiều khi nó còn kẹt mông khắp nơi vì tò mò xem có trôi qua được không. Thậm chí, thấy thợ săn thằng chắc mấy loài chạy hết rồi, riêng nó sẽ đứng xem cái gì mà ổn thế nhỉ. Nói chung là do quá phế nên người ta đang nuôi nó vào diện bảo vệ cấp độ 2. Thực lực thế này không vào sách đỏ hơi phí.
Tôi xin hỏi bộ trưởng, hiện nay Bắc Giang còn thiếu cái thủ tục nào với cả giấy phép ai nữa thì mới được sửa đổi cái cầu đó.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Memphis Depay! Just off target.
Memphis Depay did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Kante is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy, Tiani Reinders, is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Camavinga. Olise. Can he latch on to this? Camavinga. And that's played in low. Oh, this looks sharp. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Camavinga. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Mbappe. Xavi Simons. Mbappe. Nice ball, and he's in here. Can he put it away? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Marlon powering forward here. Marlon. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Reinders. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Saliba calmly anticipates. And it's Conte. Camavinga. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Frimpong. And Gravenberg. Marlon. Reinders. Frimpong. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's a key interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Olise. Thuram. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Reinders. Reinders. And that's a superb pass. Good read, needed to be. Can he find the finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Reinders goes short. The Netherlands given another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Reinders plays it short. Lovely bit of skill. Nice defending, physical and effective. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what can they come up with here? That's very neat. Memphis Depay receives it in a good position. Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The Netherlands are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Gravenberg. Reinders. Goalkeeper's ball. Reinders delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest...
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Has been indicated.
Olise. Olise purring. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
The Netherlands head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half.
The Netherlands really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Camavinga. Kante. Kante going full tilt down the right-hand side. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gravenberg. Xavi Simons is flagged offside. Gravenberg. Reinders. Olise. Conte. And Dijk cuts it out. And Koundé. Looking for the... Mbappe! Frimpong. Marlen. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe. And it's Conte. The Netherlands leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Camavinga. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, not quite. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all...
Real chance! He hits the net! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 4.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's had a shot! In he goes again! Now, who's going to be... And one more try! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mbappe. Reinders gets over and intercepts.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Wijnaldum. Conte, and claimed it back swiftly. Schutten. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Frimpong gets across to intercept that. Dumfries. Camavinga. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 24. Number 7. Javi Simons. Coming on the field. Number 16. Number
Marlen.
11. Gakpo.
Reinders chips it through. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He's had a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. Dembele. He's got the shot away! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the...
Này chưa đặt chốt nè. Đó, con này biết thể rất kỹ năng. Vậy giáo thầy một là đánh hay là tôi chứ có làm cái gì đâu. Lúc nào vậy thầy, lúc nào phải đến tay thầy đấy. Đó. Này chưa đặt chốt nè. Đó, con này biết thể rất kỹ năng. Vậy giáo thầy một là đánh hay là tôi chứ có làm cái gì đâu. Lúc nào vậy thầy, lúc nào phải đến tay thầy đấy. Đó. Này chưa đặt chốt nè. Đó, con này biết thể rất kỹ năng. Xem là liệu còn tình huống gì nữa hay không. Đây là một hành vi mà với trình độ của AJ có lẽ là sẽ khó để giành được. Này ta sẽ chờ đợi AJ đưa đi xuống đúng không? Chỗ hoạt động đến hai bình thường cuối cùng. Đó, như vậy đã bị game đấu chúng ta kết thúc ở đây với điểm số thứ 15 dành cho AJ, 15-10. Bây giờ ngay cả Ronaldo cũng đã đủ phát biểu của các cầu thủ trẻ của Tây Ban Nha đã quyết định trận bán kết với nó. Hãy để ra quyết định quả bóng vàng 2025 vào năm. Tuy nhiên, Ronaldo không để chuyện đó trôi qua dễ dàng. Sau chiến thắng 2-1 trước Đức, giúp Bồ Đào Nha trở thành đối đầu tiếp vào trận chung kết. Ronaldo đi cười không cẩn thận. Nếu cậu thực sự muốn quyết định quả bóng vàng, ta làm đó vào trận chung kết. Thì Cameron không phải nói phải trận đấu. Trong trận bán kết này thì quyết thắng, cậu đã ghi 2 bàn với Tây Ban Nha giành chiến thắng 5-1 và vượt qua hai bằng chiến thắng của đối thủ Ronaldo trên đường quảng cáo. Bây giờ trận đấu đã sẵn sàng. Tây Ban Nha gặp Dương Minh Tuyển thái độ lý do tiến thời gian chưa xa. Tại xã Kiến Minh, thôn Đông Phương nha. Nha đang chung đầu phút bình lọc nước để người xử lý. Còn này thì hết người bạn của tôi trên mạng. Thông tin này mình đưa là chuẩn anh em nhá. Dương Minh Tuyển hé lộ lý do tiến của doanh nhưng chưa xa. Bạn Tiến, hay còn gọi Tiến còn ai? Bạn ấy đã y tế. Vân Anh ơi, em vừa bảo là em là con gái ở đâu nhỉ? Đúng Hạ ơi, đúng như Hạ là rất hợp cạo với Long Đen. Thế cho anh hỏi thật chứ ở gái lúc Hạ em thì ở dưới đấy là tuần em sinh hoạt mấy lần? 3 lần. Nhưng mà ý em đang hiểu anh hỏi về cái gì, vấn đề gì? Ủa thế anh đang hỏi là một tuần em yêu bia lên mấy lần? Em nghĩ gì đấy? Nghĩ gì đấy? Không, lòng em thế. Vân Anh ơi, em vừa bảo là em là con gái ở đâu?
And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the decent hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rodrigo. That's a good ball played into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Quarter of an hour played. Valverde. Chouameni. Pedri.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rafinha!
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Gavi. And here's Lewandowski, and the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha with the short one. Rafinha, he is through here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well read, nice interception. Gavi. De Jong. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Rafinha. Bellingham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Such a clever touch. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a...
Ferran Torres! He's got away with one there. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Mbappe chasing after it. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewandowski. Hits one! There it is! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
De Jong, now it's Lewandowski, threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. And we've reached half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's got the shot away! Marvellous goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid take the lead. Rafinha. Gavi. Ferran Torres. He can get that clear. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And smartly reclaimed. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Gavi. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Chooses to go back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Alaba. Looking tidy in possession here. And the shot! Gavi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Alaba. And he thumps it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ở đấy vãi lồn thật.
Madrid are looking to break at pace. Oh, and he's through the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gavi, who's set up one goal so far. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ferran Torres, steaming on goalwards. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior, good driving run. Vinicius Junior! Gavi. That's that, the end. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. A heavy challenge.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Alexander-Arnold.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's got the shot away!
Real chance here.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Good ball over the top. And he's gone to chip it!
Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Alaba goes short. Fires it, he's had a shot!
And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 21 minutes is number 9, Mbappe.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, important interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Valverde.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
There's the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mbappe, he's played him through. Now it's Bellingham. And the finish! No, not quite.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham is the guilty party there. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball he's...
Mbappe! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Vinicius Junior! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that has left him in a heap.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Modric.
Decent hit!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Camavinga plays a delicate ball.
Real chance! Goal!
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed...
And the first 45 minutes are up. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on.
So that
this
was
is
the first
insanely
half.
good.
We believe the boys can turn it around. Of course they will.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
And the shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 12, Alexander-Arnold. substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the shots! Valverde.
Bellingham over to the left. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gently done. Vinicius Junior.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. Here's the ball in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Nice interception, well timed. Deftly away. Eder Militao. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rudiger cuts it out. Now it's Modric. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And it's Modric. Gets a good foot in there. Played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well read. And the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. Into the last 5 minutes. Modric. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Little pass back. Nice sequence of passes this.
Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes
Rudiger.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
3,
Madrid
Eden
complete
Militao.
their comeback, and now
Number
they only
8,
need to hold out for a few
Federico
minutes.
Valverde.
Well, the last
Number
moments now,
9,
Peter, are going to be very
Mbappe.
frantic. There's still time for a
Number
twist or
10,
two yet.
Modric.
Now it's
Coming on the
Camavinga.
field, Number 24.
2 minutes to be added on. Could move up a gear here.
Number
Look,
6,
it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, good read.
That's great
Number
positioning, so good
21.
from him.
And that will be the final act. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
They came, they saw, and they were
Thrilling,
sent packing.
nail-biting, perhaps
Thank you,
frustrating
everyone,
until
for
the
your support
very end.
today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is a brilliant interception. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He's looking to set free a runner. Foot in. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Big chance!
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rodrigo. Still goalless at the moment. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. He can run onto that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chips it through, and he's cut it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni with the foul. Rudiger, shifted upfield. Eder Militao makes the interception. Played out towards the right wing. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. "30 minutes gone. Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. Mbappe! Chance! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Quality ball. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chouameni. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Mbappe. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe! Hits one! Goal! Oh, offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Chouameni. Oh, good ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. Oh, he's missed it.
you couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Rudiger. Valverde is onto it in a flash. Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Which way will things go in the second half?
Reflections on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. We're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's picked out the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chouameni. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodrigo. Valverde. Bellingham. He's looking wide. Mbappe. Eder Militao gets good distance on it.
The attendance for this match was 96,026.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chouameni. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Valverde looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Rodrigo. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Another chance from a corner. Backward it goes. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes
Vinicius
on
Junior.
both sides, actually.
Number 5.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied...
There's a quick free kick.
Rodrigo! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as the great hits!
Cái địt mày e mày phải lùn thật.
Incredible! And that may just do it!
Cái địt thật.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short.
There will be 3
Rodrigo.
minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Carvajal. Alaba. Rodrigo. Alaba. He's through here. Alexander-Arnold.
Rất hãng lồn.
And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. As you can see, we've already started here. Olise is going to be disappointed with that. Now it hits one! Big moment!
Hãng lồn
Massive
phát.
goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And now as good a time as any to pull level. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Going for goal! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
Gì
He
đấy?
read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. Olise. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aim forwards.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out to the right. Oh, great play. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Might be danger here. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. Mendy is charging up on the overlap. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eder Militao. Not the most accurate pass. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Can he put it away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham just eases him off the ball. So nearly the perfect ball. That's going to go a long way. Chouameni, Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get onto this? Konate is there, and he can pick it up. Olise. Now this could be a chance. Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. Mbappe. Great chance! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Chouameni. Eder Militao.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Valverde.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the keeper beats it away. Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Madrid. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Oh, that was vital. Traumeri. Rudiger. Mendy crosses it in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, shooting chance!
Has a look and plays it forward. And that is a little undercooked. Traumeri. And here's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Camavinga stood his ground strongly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bellingham calmly anticipates. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mendy. Traumeri. Now Mendy.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field.
Oh, who saw just the goalkeeper's Mbappe!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's just playing it safe and simple. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Courtois catches it safely. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Olise.
Mbappe! Decent hit! And one more try! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Traumeri. And he's in on... He's had a hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Vinicius Junior fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Kante. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball, shot.
Shot a goal!
Bị mày à mày vãi lộn bóng.
And the comeback is complete.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And now he has two. France get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Nice control. Bellingham. Conte.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bị mày à chuyền.
Rabiot. He's got away. Dembele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Vãi lộn.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
15, Goulet. Number 24.
Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish.
Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Attendees, this is England.